Are you looking for the best electric dirt bikes? In this video we will look at some of the 3 best electric dirt bikes on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. GoGo L7. Highlight. Speeding alarm stops adrenaline-fueled kids from going over 10 miles per hour. Helpful review. This electric motorbike completely exceeded my expectations. My 2 sons think I'm the coolest mom on the block now, and seeing how much fun they have with it makes it all worth it. First off, the size might seem small initially, but don't let that fool you. My boys are both just under 50 inches tall, and it fits them perfectly. I estimate they'll get another 7 or 8 inches of growth before they outgrow it. The bike's adjustable speed settings are an absolute game changer. When they were starting out, the slowest setting was perfect for flat ground and short grass. The middle speed worked better for climbing small hills, while the fastest setting is pure joy for them when they're ready to push it a bit further. The battery life is another huge plus. After about 45 minutes of riding at the slowest speed, it only used 1 battery notch. That said, keep in mind that faster speeds will drain the battery more quickly. Assembly tips. Putting it together was quick and simple. I highly recommend watching the assembly video alongside using the manual. It clarifies a lot. There were a few extra pieces that I still can't figure out, but honestly, I'd rather have extra than be missing something important. Pay attention to the directional tires and the rotational arrows during setup. It's a small detail but makes a difference. A couple of minor notes. The little gas tank replica piece can pop off if the bike tips over, but it's not a big deal. It's more for decoration than functionality. All in all, my kids are obsessed with this bike, and I've already had other parents asking about it after hearing my boys rave about it at school. I'll happily recommend it to anyone looking for a safe, sturdy, and fun electric bike for their kids. I couldn't be happier with this purchase. Number 2. Razor MX350. Highlight. Battery system is rechargeable and durable. Helpful review. I decided to go all out and get my son his own bike, and I'm so glad I chose this one. It's advertised as an electric dirt bike for 13-year-olds, but I'd say it's suitable for younger riders as well. The bike is super durable and stable, and my son, who already knew the basics of throttle and braking from my bike, was able to pick this one up easily. The motor is powerful enough to handle uneven terrain, hills, and dirt paths without any issues. Just be cautious on really steep inclines, as it doesn't perform as well there. It lacks a true suspension, but the rear brake is a great feature that helps with control. One of the standout features is the battery. It lasts for over an hour of continuous riding, which is impressive. With a top speed of 15 miles per hour, this bike really delivers. Additional notes. The brake is better suited for older kids or adults, so my 4-year-old struggles a bit with it. However, the brake lever can be adjusted to bring it closer, which works well for smaller hands. The rear wheel can lock on pavement, which is a cool feature, and the brake acts as a kill switch, which is great for beginners to prevent accidents. The foot pegs are wide and foldable, making it easier to store. While there's no suspension, the bike is still pretty durable, and the chain is covered to prevent any clothes from getting caught. The bike weighs about 50 pounds, making it light enough that a fall won't hurt too much. The tires offer good grip, and the low seat height ensures my son can reach the ground easily when sitting. Pros. Affordable and lightweight. Great power for younger riders. Good battery life. Foldable foot pegs. Durable and quiet. Cons. Lacks suspension. Brake perch better suited for adults. Low power for steep hills. Charging can take several hours. Swapping the battery requires tools. Conclusion. Overall, this is an excellent beginner bike for younger kids, especially if you're unsure how committed they are to riding. It's a great starter option before investing in a more expensive bike. It's a good value for the price, and by the time your child outgrows it, you'll have a better sense of whether they're ready for a more advanced, long-lasting bike. Highly recommend for the price point and younger kids. Number 3. Best choice ride-on. Highlight. Looks super realistic with decals, headlights, and motorcycle sounds. Helpful review. This bike has been absolutely amazing. It shipped super fast, and the customer service was excellent, delivering it right when I needed it. My 3-year-old, who is average size for his age, absolutely loves it. I'm confident he'll get a few more years of fun out of it too. The bike is super realistic, with real working lights, a siren, which, yes, can be annoying for parents, but totally worth it, and even a radio. Although he plays the same song on repeat, seeing his smile makes it all worth it. It's durable and has a speed that's just right, about the same as how fast I walk. I'm really happy with this purchase. I also bought another one for my cousin, who has a 3-year-old. She added training wheels for more balance, and it worked perfectly for him. She did mention she wished it had a reverse button, but overall, she's happy with it too. The one I got her was missing a bolt but still worked fine. Based on our experience, this is a fantastic option if you're looking for an electric dirt bike for 3-year-olds. It works well for 5 to 6-year-olds too, and even up to 9-year-olds. My only uncertainty. My son's finger hurt from pressing the button after about an hour, but he might have been pressing too hard. Other than that, it looks just like a real motorcycle and arrived in perfect shape. Definitely a 5-star product. A few words from a neighbor. I bought this for my 5-year-old's birthday, and he loved it. I was worried it wouldn't fit, but he sat on it perfectly. Even my 9-year-old daughter can ride it, so now I know what to get her for Christmas. Assembly was easy. I put it together in less than an hour, and I'm just an average-sized woman who works out about 3 times a week. My neighbor's review. I gave this to my grandson, and he's absolutely thrilled. Now all he wants to do is ride it, even in the snow. We've let him ride it indoors until the snow melts. It works great indoors too. It's the perfect size for 5 to 6-year-olds, but I'm not sure it would fit a much bigger kid. Update. It goes slow enough that I don't have to chase after him, but still fast enough for him to have fun. I do think we're reaching the upper limit for the age range, but it's still working great. Plus, it came in his favorite color, which made it even better. Such a great value for the price.